Oh, so are we walking the plank? I know my phone was shut off. Got some French fries running over here. Right? Not ready yet. Not ready yet. And over here I got my plank. See my plank? And I know you can't see that, so we're going to move the whole plank over without moving what's on it. It's my moving camera plank. Seem to get... There we go. We got to put the weight all the way in the back to get this to go. I can put it all the way on the edge as long as I got the weight. And we're going to go and... I just really do anything when I cut my potatoes. Just try to make sure there's a consistent size in it so they all cook equally. Otherwise, you're going to have some burnt ones in there. So you want to take your time. It's a little bit of a passion, right? Whoop, one got stuck. You got to figure out why in this universe something got stuck. We'll put it back in, and we're just going to cut them straight. I don't need to put them on any angle and burn some. But sometimes if I do want to burn it, I'll cut it on an angle, and it'll burn up slowly till there's a little bit left. Maybe that'll be an elapsed period of time. Right, so here I think I can cut 2 railways, right? I got 3 railways, right? If this was a train track, I wouldn't need the middle one, because that's where the train goes over, right? You cut the one side rail, you cut the other side rail, right? And in between is the train. Choo, 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 choo. 2 in between 1, right? Boop. 2 in between 1. 2 in between 1, my friends. We're going to do a little video on 2 in between 1, where the corners are parallel corners, where they're reflective corners. We're going to now have to see if we can move back over for the French fries. I think they're golden now. If you don't get up and do a little bit of everything, you will get troubled in the mind. This is what happens to the mentally deficient like me. I'm noted as a mentally deficient. Somebody who how can you say that, can't concentrate on one thing for too long. And the reason for that is we know there's so much to do and we don't want to forget. So we need to put that little secretary to work in our head. And I'm going to just do that and try to get the oil back out of it. If I don't have a strainer, I can do it the opposite way. Instead of holding the oil in the potatoes, I just get it to drop back in. That'll stay pretty much golden. Now I'm going to just put in another batch, and since I have less oil, I'm going to put in a few less potatoes this time. And I got plenty of time because from here, I'm going to salt these babies up. I'm going to salt these babies up and go back over to my desk, right? And on my desk in this video, what I'm going to discuss, I hope you can see all of this, is I was doing Leo in the Zodiac, right? CIA, association, whatever the CIA Zodiac, we can use that. Astrology, constellation, and it got me to thinking that 2, 3, and 4 in the vibration can be 2 to 1 or 1/2, 3 to 1 or 1/4. But if it's 3 to 1, it's got to be times 20. If it's times 25, it equals to 75. If it's times 50, it equals to 100. We're trying to find podiums, things that stand for something. 1/4 could be 15 seconds. 1/4 also stands for Earth. 1/3 can also stand for Mars and communication, because 51 is Mars, 68 is communication. 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1. I got a little oil on my desk. The other thing I want to mention is the worlds they come from. 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 4 and 6 will create 10, 10, 10 are all ones. Now we have 2 and 2 will create 4, 3 and 1 will create 4, 4 and 0. So we have 4 and 0 all creating 4s. Now we have 2 and 5, 3 and 4, 4 and 3. They create all 7s, right? 2, 5, 3, 4, 4, 3. They create all 7s. Do you notice the way these two lines over here, right? 4, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. These two come together. They lock. They are opposites of each other, these two. If you notice, this line is 6, 7, and 8. 18, right? This line is 2, 1, 0, 3. This line over here is 12. Left, right, and center. If we were working left, right, and center. Left, center, and right. This is all 4 corners. This is just 2 corners. This is only the center. This is the hockey puck. This is the stripe. We work with 2 equals 2, 5, 8. 1 equals 369, right? 3, okay, equals to 7, 1, 4. But 3 also, okay, 3 plus 1 or 3 minus 2. 2 minus 1. It's minus 1 or plus 8. It's 2 and it's 7. In order to create 1, we minus the 2 or add the 7. We minus the 1 and add the 8. And that's how we create these two worlds, 18 and 27. That's how these numbers come. We have 60, 603, 714, but this 0 can also be a 9, because 9 and 3 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. Excuse me? We are bringing this into the 1 world, so we cannot actually minus this here. The only number that can come over here, right? This bring is 2 and 2 is 4. 3 and 1 is 4. And 4 and 0. That's where I was making a mistake. 4 and 0, right? But it can also be 4 and 9, because 9 and 4 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 210 will now create 216, the half-life of the cube. 3 and 6, or 2 and 7. And 2 and 7 is here, and it's win a big red sun. So it tells you where everything goes. This is the area of 4, win a big red sun. 2 is the half-life. What is above is below, reflective corners. And 3 is the slash that's in between, which creates the 6 and 8. Here's your 7. Is division of one side or below division of the other. 77. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.